Why will Jay-Z blame Beyonce and Drake for Blue Ivy's accident and critical condition? What's up, fam? This is your host, Social Celebrity Lifestyle, and AM back with yet another outrageous celebrity news update that you won't want to miss out on. Make sure you stick around to the end as we have the most juicy drama that has ever come out of the Beyonce and Jay-Z household. And let me tell you, the tea is scorching hot. This episode is the one that we have for you today. You are all familiar with and appreciate the Carter family, which includes Beyonce, Jay-Z, and their beautiful baby Blue Ivy. All of these individuals are members of the Carter family. The Beyhive, on the other hand, is not going to be a place where everything is going to be sunshine and rainbows this time. A grim turn of events has occurred, and the game of assigning blame has begun. In point of fact, the situation has become more dire. Jay-Z is completely and thoroughly putting his famous wife and friend Drake under the bus, and the reasons for this are simply ridiculous. What he is doing is putting Drake under the bus. What happened to Blue Ivy, who was only a young child at the time, is something that you are not going to believe. Regarding the way in which Jay is responding to the situation, the fact of the matter is that it is stunning. Make sure that you stay until the very finish of this narrative, because you are not going to want to miss a single juicy second of this story that is full with drama. It is also important to make sure that you choose the subscribe button if you are new to our website. Our will ensure that you do not miss out on any of the most recent celebrity gossip. All right, let's get right down to business. Blue Ivy Carter, who was just 8 years old at the time, was engaged in a terrible car accident earlier this week, which caused a heartbreaking blow to the Carter family. Blue Ivy was killed in the accident. Blue was reportedly being transported to dance class by her personal driver when their vehicle was engaged in a collision with a reckless motorist who ran a red light. The driver of the vehicle that was involved in the crash was arrested. In the course of the collision, Blue Ivy suffered a number of serious injuries, some of which include a collapsed lung, broken ribs, and a traumatic brain damage. Due to the injuries she sustained, she is currently in a critical state. She was taken to the hospital as soon as she was found, and ever since then, she has been battling for her life there. She has been there since the moment she was discovered. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been terribly grieved, as seen by their unwavering attendance by their daughter's bedside throughout the entirety of the evening. It goes without saying that they have been overwhelmed with grief. However, despite the fact that people all over the world have been sending their thoughts and prayers to the Carter family during this incomprehensibly painful time, the drama truly moved into high gear when Jay-Z took the decision to break his silence. Additionally, I feel obligated to inform you that he did not hold back in any manner. The shocking disclosure that Jay-Z made in an interview was that he is of the idea that the accident was not an accident at all. This was a shocking discovery indeed. He is absolutely positive that Beyonce and Drake, who is a close friend of theirs, are to blame for what happened with Blue Ivy. In point of fact, he is 100% certain about this. Jay-Z cried out in a furious tone, "It's all their fault." And he was right. They all acted in this manner. The fact that my daughter is currently fighting for her life is a direct result of the acts that they have taken regarding her. Based on the information that has been provided, it would appear that Jay is of the belief that Beyonce and Drake were the ones responsible for the disaster, and that they were planning some kind of sick form of payback. According to him, the two have been engaged in a clandestine quarrel for a number of years, and they have purposely contrived this horrible disaster in order to satisfy their desire to wreak revenge on him. He claims that this fight has been going on for a number of years. The fact that Beyonce and Drake have never been able to settle their disputes is evident to anybody who observes them. Throughout the entirety of their relationship, there has been a persistent tension and hostility between the two of them. Furthermore, I am of the opinion that they have finally gone beyond what is acceptable, Jay-Z stated. They've been beefing for years, and I guess they thought the best way to hurt me would be to hurt my baby girl. Jay, who went on to declare that the occurrence was not a coincidence, stated that Beyonce and Drake were reportedly involved in a scheme to organize the disaster. Jay went on to say that the tragedy was not a coincidence. He is under the impression that the other motorist was paid off to run the red light and T-bone Blue Ivy's car as part of the sick scheme that Beyonce and Drake devised by themselves. He has a firm conviction that this is entirely accurate. When they arrived at that point, they were aware that Blue would be riding in that vehicle. They were responsible for the plotting of the entire operation. The next thing that Jay-Z said was, I am furious." And his voice was quivering with wrath. "My wife and the person I regard to be a friend were the ones who carried out this action. Moreover, my daughter is currently fighting for her life as a direct consequence of their quarrel, which appears to be of little consequence." There has been an overwhelming amount of feedback on the internet in response to the shocking allegations that Jay-Z has made, which should not come as a surprise. There are some fans who agree with Jay's point of view, while there are others who support Beyoncé and Drake's decision to safeguard their relationship. Many people are even wondering whether this may be the end of the Carter marriage, in addition to the friendship that Jay-Z and Drake have shared for a very long time among themselves. This is something that a lot of people are thinking about. The passage of time is the sole factor that can provide us with insight into the outcome of this entire issue. However, there is one thing that can be said with absolute certainty. The magnitude of the drama that is taking place within the Carter household is at an all-time high. We are left with no other option except to keep our fingers crossed and pray that tiny Blue Ivy will be able to survive this unimaginable catastrophe. In addition, we hope that this family will be able to find a way to heal and move on with their lives following the experience. It was quite a lot to take in, don't you think? I have to say that I must say that. Regarding the absurd allegations that Jay-Z has made about Beyoncé and Drake, I am still attempting to formulate a coherent response to them. I am in the same situation as you are, but I am not sure if you are. Have you come to the conclusion that his claims have any validity in reality? Alternatively, is he only releasing his anger in the midst of a crisis that involves the health of his daughter? Kindly share your thoughts with me in the comments section that can be found below. Additionally, if you want to stay up to date on all of the most recent celebrity drama, make sure that you click the button that says subscribe. It is imperative that you make sure that your notifications are activated, since I will be coming back in a little time with additional tea that is full of exquisite flavors. YouTube, may you continue to be blessed until the next time we meet, and until then,